There are so many things to do, be part of, and live in when it comes to Bentonville, Arkansas. Today we're covering the day in the life of Phillip Shepard as I live in Bentonville, Arkansas. So, let's talk about that. Hey everybody! If you don't know who I am, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. If you weren't aware, I actually came from the dumpster fire, the horrible, no good state of Illinois. I was a broker up there for a long time, and I was looking for the best place to live in America, and that was by far Northwest Arkansas. I went to Asheville, I went to Boise, I went to Colorado, I went to all the different places you might be looking for right now. Northwest Arkansas by far takes the cake. If you ever want to talk about why I chose Northwest Arkansas versus anywhere else in America, let's meet in for coffee, let's talk on the phone, let's actually come to Northwest Arkansas, check it out, and let's talk about why this is the best place to live in America by far. So without further ado, let's jump right into the content. And the first thing you're going to find me doing, living or spending time in Bentonville, Arkansas, I'm going to be at a coffee shop. That's the first thing. Now, just to be clear, I love Onyx coffee, but I also do love Airship coffee. You're going to find me at one of those two places. Now, the thing about it is that there's a couple, when it comes to Onyx, it's going to be the downtown version. That's just, I think there's the one in the momentary, one at the downtown section. If it's Onyx coffee, downtown section. If it's Airship coffee, I do enjoy the Pump House, which is just north in Bentonville, but I prefer the 5th Street Avenue one. More seating, in my opinion. Easier to park, in my opinion. So, and there's a couple food trucks over there, so chef's kiss there. But regardless, one of those two coffee shops are going to get my service in the morning, that is for sure. So when it comes to Airship, I do appreciate the varieties of drinks more. Onyx coffee is very unique. Like, they have very, very unique drinks. And they do have their summer, spring, and fall specials, don't get me wrong. But Airship is just, it's very a broad spectrum. So if I feel like a good tea, or if I feel like this or this, they have a good selection of drinks all across the board. Whereas Onyx, they really, really specialize in coffee. Plus, Onyx can be incredibly busy. I'll never work out of Onyx. It's just way too busy. Great for sitting, meeting outside, or sometimes inside when it comes to just people. But overall, not going to work at Onyx. I will work at Airship Coffee, though, on 5th Street. That is for sure. And the second thing you're going to be seeing me doing, living in or hanging out in Bentonville, Arkansas, I'm going to be going over to Blake Street. Blake Street is a private membership club, just to be clear. It is fantastic. I love Blake Street. It is like living in almost like a Ritz-Carlton to some extent, like living in LA. Large in-ground pool, heated saunas, workout centers, good food, a lot of places to work. They have a cold plunge. Now, the thing about it, I don't use all these. That's one thing. There's so many events happening there every single night. Reading clubs, comedy clubs, this. They do their own excursions. It's fantastic. Blake Street is amazing. Love Blake Street. I will spend a lot of time there, mostly for passing through working. And then sometimes I'll do client stuff there, but realistically not. I'll do my Zoom meetings there, or hang out there, but most of the time it's gonna be work or just hanging out there. Blake Street is fantastic. If you want to be part of a niche group of people, Blake Street's large, don't get me wrong, it's not super niche, but it's a group of people that want to do specific things, like meaning like hang out, grow, become friends, etc. Like, it's a consistent group of people all the time. If you want that kind of experience, definitely check out Blake Street. It is well worth the time and money. Don't get me wrong, it's not cheap in any shape or form, but it is one of those things where Blake Street is a really cool place. And if you want to be part of the area, definitely check out Blake Street. I do love it a lot. Whoa. I made something for you. I made something called 3-day itineraries. So maybe you're looking to check this place out. Maybe you're looking for vacation here. Maybe you're looking to potentially move here. I made 3-day itineraries. So maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you have kids, whatever it is. I have 3-day itineraries like for you. So if you want it like day by day, city by city, thing by thing, restaurant by restaurant, all the links are below. Download them below and use them when you get down here. And maybe you are looking to move down here. Maybe you're using things like Zillow, Redfin, or Realtor.com. Way too slow. Notifications, way too slow. That's why I made something called Instant Home Updates. Sounds exactly what it is, literally Instant Home Updates. So enter your information below: name, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage. Where do you want to move to Northwest Arkansas? Enter all the information below and make sure to miss a single notification when it comes for homes for sale or for rent, all in Northwest Arkansas. Also, every single Friday, I send an email out just talking about all the cool things happening in Northwest Arkansas. What's going on in downtown Bentonville? What's going on in Fayetteville? When is First Fridays? When is First Thursdays? When are the farmers markets? What's going on? What new businesses are moving here? What's going on in downtown Rogers? What are all the cool things happening at the Walmart Amphitheater? So many things all the time. All the time. Enter your name below. Enter your email below. I'll make sure you get that email every single Friday, but I want you to be aware. I need you to be aware of this. You will get a little fear of missing out, a little FOMO, so to speak. But I promise you will be the most informed person eventually when you make your way down to Northwest Arkansas. And the second thing you'll find me be doing living in or hanging out in Bentonville, and this is going to be unique to me than anything, is I'm going to be probably touring the area itself with people. So I do a lot of tours in the area. I walk people around the downtown section. I take them up to different spots of Bentonville. Plus, I obviously take them to Rogers and other parts of Northwest Arkansas. But we don't talk about those places in this video. But regardless, one of the things I do love about Bentonville is just the easeability of touring. I meet at either Airship or Onyx a lot of times, walk around or walk over to the Crystal Bridges, going down the pathway, Razorback Greenway, essentially, going down to the Crystal Bridges, or we might go to the Butterfly Garden, or we might go over to Ledger or the new hotel, or all the new construction happening in the square, or we might bop over to Momentary, or check out that whole not construction, but really like the whole like business district down there. So many things to tour in Bentonville, Arkansas. So the next thing you'll probably see me doing is honestly touring, but that's more job specific than anything. And the fourth thing you'll be seeing me doing around Bentonville, Arkansas, or living there, is going to be going to Crisp and Green for lunch. Now, there's a ton of good restaurants in Bentonville, Arkansas, but oftentimes I'm bopping around the city and doing stuff. And Crisp and Green is like a healthy to-go. It is a chain, don't get me wrong, but that is where I spend a lot of my time and a lot of my money when it comes to just healthy food on the road. There are plenty of other locations, sandwich shops and bakery shops and this and that, but the location of Crisp and Green is fantastic. It is locally owned. It is a locally owned chain. Don't get me wrong, but the nice thing is that I do spend a lot of time there. It's easy to bop in, easy to bop out, etc. So if you're in Bentonville, obviously sample all the other local restaurants, sample all those things, but just know there are plenty of health choices along in Bentonville, especially if you want to be more health conscious, but there are plenty of other ones like spending so much time over at the crave shop or at the burger joints, over at the sandwich shops, or even whatever the case is, plenty of restaurants. But I do love popping into Crisp and Green, grabbing a salad and hitting the road. So they take a lot of my business most of the time. And the fifth and final thing you'll be seeing me do around Bentonville, both living there as also hanging out there, is going to be running. Now, I'm going to lie here. I spend a lot of my time exercising around the Bella Vista area than Bentonville, because I'm secretly more of a runner than a biker. So that is one thing. Now, the reason being is I'm going to spend more time in Bella Vista on the trails than Bentonville, because, especially when it comes to running, you don't really want to run on the trail systems in Bentonville because they are heavily used by mountain bikers. They'll be upset at you for a good reason, for the most part. Even though it's a shared thing, you're gonna be more annoyed than they are, honestly. And then the second part is that Bella Vista has so many hundreds of miles of trails that you're never realistically going to ever run into a biker. Or you will, don't get me wrong, but it's not gonna be like every couple seconds, whereas Bentonville, you will get like bikers all the time. In Bella Vista, especially if you do drop into a less used drop-off point or this trail system, plenty of room to run, hike, or whatever the case is. So a lot of times I'm going to spend time in Bella Vista on the trails versus Bentonville. A little bit of a stretch there, but they're all part of the same path. Am I right? Probably not, but you never know. But yes, I'll spend more time in Bella Vista than anything when it comes to running. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. If you haven't been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. Sounds exactly what it is, literally a starter pack full of all the cool things going on in Northwest Arkansas. It comes with a 120-page guide, literally talking about all the school systems, the medical stuff, all the future events, all the things city by city, population, statistics, all the things you want to know about Northwest Arkansas in this one huge packet. In this actual box itself, stickers, booklets. It comes with my brand new NWA coloring book. My favorite, if I do admit. Hold on. There's a good one here. Hold on. It's me. Anyways, comes with a coloring book, comes with all sorts of things, postcards, everything you want to know about Northwest Arkansas, shipped right to your home. Enter your address and name below. I'll make sure you get the package shipped to you right away. Also, side note, it does come with your first free mountain bike, so I know, that's pretty cool. And I know what you're thinking. It is my favorite photo F word. Free! So enter your information below and make sure to get that package shipped to you right away. Also, when you do come down here, I can give you the $10 tour so I can kind of show you around the whole area. Plus, we can check out some home for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar will go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, I'll see you next one.